You're the night sky, trying to make me see your stars. But the dark gets so lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence. And the dark's all that I see. When your stars have burnt out and your heart heart makes no sound, I'll find valid in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You're the night sky hiding behind dark gray clouds. I can't figure you out now. I see you're blue. There is so much cold in you, and the silence is so loud when you go. I just stay dancing with my shadow all day. Watch the tide. I can't find the point where our two paths align. But you're the night sky. I'm trying to see your stars, but I've always feared the dark. Now I see violet. I can feel your silence. You always feel so far when your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sense. afraid, but it'll be okay if you just stay with me. And we can run from here, and we can disappear, and they won't find us where we are going, dear. So baby, hold on to I'll get Baby, wait, I know that you're afraid, but it'll be okay if you just stay with me. And we can run from here, and we can disappear, and they won't find us where we are going, dear. So baby, hold on to me, 'cause I know I can make you believe something that only we can see. Oh, so baby, hold on to me, hold on to me. Baby, wait, I know that you're afraid, but it'll be okay if you just stay with me, and we can run.
Well, William, first of all, I have to apologize for all the issues we've been having tonight. You know, tech sometimes it just fails on you. It happens to the best of us, but hopefully now, well, we can get this first night of the group stages underway. I will remind everyone that this is not the only match we have tonight, and that the group stages are a best of one. So after the Coppers are done with the Runshark White, we will be going to Tribe Simba versus Runshark Blue shortly after that. BNMK will be versing ATK. The Battle of the Giants, the Clash of the Titans, will be happening at 7 p.m. Probably it's going to be delayed a little bit due to all the issues we've been having. And then lastly, to close the night out, we'll be having Berserkers versus Dark Esports. So definitely a lot of action coming your way, but a lot of action is coming out in the first 15 seconds. Delphox gets a nice kill onto Blitz. Blitz is an attacker you want to get rid of very early on, and I think that's gonna be just even better for Runshark White, already having a good day on this map.
Blitz completely unaware, just running out of spawn. You cannot be doing anything like that. They need to get the guy out of those windows, or just run towards the map when they get a window or a period of 10. Somebody is peeking, and the Kali of Slay peeking right back, hoping to get that shot on. Reaction time is a little bit slow there, buddy, on that sniper rifle, but he's gonna back it up a little bit to get a better angle or peek onto him. But I would probably use this time to approach the building and get a better angle. There's another shot. It's gonna look like it's he gets downed, and that's a position you don't want to be in because you're very far from your teammates, and now you're downed and you are completely useless towards them. So Runshark in a good position right now, and the Coppers in a very bad predicament with only 3 players left, technically, because Slayer's going to bleed out, and Vlad is just going to wait for somebody on that skylight to peek and then eliminate them.
It's looking bad for the Coppers, and it looks even worse as Slay Slave Rex, he continues to bleed out, though there is continued action here. The double kill comes out for Nivik. And I want to mention how Avent used a hard breach on the hatch when there is a super shorty in Talon. That's just curious to me, William. I don't know if you think the same.
No, it's team communication, and you should just be aware of what your teammates have or picking. And this is stuff you should have practiced anyway, so it's probably just communication that went astray. But nonetheless, Sergeant and Talon have a tall order to live up to as a 2v4. It's totally winnable, but not from outside the building with only 38 seconds left. Talon is inside though, but below in trains, and Talon's gonna eliminate Delphox. Good kill, and bringing the kill count down to a 2-man count, leaving Run Shark at 3-man left. If they can get sneaky here, they might be able to get a win out of this round.
It's not looking really good right now, as there isn't much going in the favor of the Coppers. The clock is working against them, the positioning is working against them as well. And look at this, there are now left just to Sir Avent. He has the AK-12, but he's receiving so much damage here. It looks like this is going to be another round for Ranchak White as they win it on time and they go 4-0 up. You know, if you win 3 defensive rounds in a row, that's a perfect cycle. When you win 4 in a row and you're able to go back to the first one and win that one as well, that's a world tour. It looks like Ranchak are running circles around the Coppers.
They're struggling pretty hard here, but with everything in Siege, you have to learn at some point, and sometimes you just have to learn the hard way. That's how most of us kind of learned anyway. You kind of get clapped and then you learn and you come back. So hopefully they take the positive away from this and not the negative side of things. So yeah, I wish them luck, I wish them well, and hopefully we can see them on upcoming tournaments, which we are gonna have. And yeah, it seems like the stream is perfectly fixed now. That's fantastic.
It's amazing news, and I definitely agree with you, William, there. Sometimes experience is the best teacher, and a game such as Siege can be very challenging. The skill ceiling and the skill curve on this game are just so incredibly difficult to master. And at that point, you just have to give it to the Coppers. You have to give them their props and say, congrats you guys for taking the time to learn this game. And you know what? Participating in a competition such as this, it gives you so much competitive experience that you otherwise wouldn't have picked up.
That's true indeed. So we now see a Blackbeard who has been nerfed to the ground, but Pretzel Boy dismantles Vlad on that freezer side of things. Good kill by him. They now have, for the first time in this match, they have a lead on the man count, so that's a good thing for them. That should increase their confidence, and we see Newick trying to go back to White Stairs to refill that position. And we'll see the Blackbeard swapping shields. Not sure if he took damage or not. If he is swapping shield, that means he has. Petard eliminating Pretzel Boy. He's not going to be getting any kills on top of that. But now Greedy's holding off Small Bakery with his back turned to the big door. Newick eliminating Sergeant. Kills are just flying left, right, and center. Delphox from Whiskey is going to be getting challenged, and he's going to be sticking that challenge, playing for life. It's a 3v3 right now at the moment.
It is a 3v3 indeed, and Delphox is here in the dining room. He's trying to deny Coppers the chance of getting into the building. That is the last of the Lion scans that goes down, but it's not of any help as Talon gets felled, and Delphox is doing an amazing job here, stopping the Coppers from getting in. And a word that every Siege player knows, how was that not a headshot? Chris, he is down, the diffuser is down with him as well. And Ranchak White know this for sure because they have pinged it and they decide to just throw bodies away at this point. They run out, one gets down, but the second one is there to finish the job. Delphox shining in this dining room. He has the best drip in the game, if you ask me. Very snazzy suit on that Secret Service operator of the Warden.
suited up and ready to kill, looking like 007 himself. Run Shark eliminating the coppers at the moment. Yeah, it's hard to watch sometimes, but I'm glad they're sticking it out, and they almost got around there. They almost got around. It went down to a 3v3, then down to a 2v3. So I don't know. Maybe Run Shark, if they get a little bit too greedy, it might give the coppers a bit of an edge and a bit of a chance to sort of come back. But a 6th pick on to Knock this time, so hopefully we'll be seeing her sneaking into the building and hopefully make it alive. A similar lineup, same sort of lineup from Run Shark, except with Patat switching over to the Maestro. So we'll see some tricks that he has up his sleeves for this round.
Run Shark White, they are 5-0 up, almost at match point. And William, is it too late to pull out of the bet?
No, it's not too late.
I had put my money on the coppers because, like we were saying, we don't really know these players. We have no idea how they play, what their strategies are, what they're bringing to the table. But right now, it looks like it's all inconsequential. Run Shark White looking like they want to close this out in a flawless victory.
Oh yeah.
So sorry to the coppers, but I had my money on you. But right now, Run Shark is stealing the show from you guys. Come on.
Or maybe after learning from this situation, they'll bring it back and make it good on your bet, Olympus. Hopefully they do that at some point. Just go back to
indeed. And that's a good opportunity. Sorry to cut you off there, William, but that's a good chance to remind everyone that this is, of course, a double elimination tournament. So it's not the end of the world for the coppers. If they lose this match, they will get the chance to redeem themselves in the lower bracket. However, right now, the Nook we're talking about, William, she sees no action whatsoever. She gets taken down, fell from the board. Shortly after, there is the Nomad gone as well. 3 men left on the side of the coppers, and Sir Delphos looks like he wants to make the number even smaller. Goes for a peek outside, doesn't earn him any dividends.
Newick on that Deagle. He wants to get a 1-tap on whoever's on that roof, and he's supported by Vlad. Candela comes in. Newick anticipating Pretzel Boy jumping down from the sledge, but as we say that, the Ying jumped down into Skylight unspotted, but Delphox reads that nicely and does eliminate him on top of that, leaving Sergeant on the fuse, the big boy himself with the cluster charges. He's not going to be able to do this as he's still on the roof, and so Delphox ends that round for us on a 6-0 lead.
6-0 lead, looking like it's going to go 7-0 in flawless fashion. Round number 6 ended flawlessly in the favor of Run Shark White. And there isn't much we can really say at this point. I mean, the numbers speak for themselves. We can talk about how most maps in Siege and Cafe particularly tend to be defender-sided. But when you're switching sides and you're coming in at a 6-0 disadvantage, you're going to be sweating bullets, man. You're going to be bleeding blood here as you try to climb that mountain like Sisyphus, pushing the boulder uphill. It's not going to be an easy task, man. It's not going to be easy at all for the coppers. And I think that this is going to be our last round, William.
As much as I want to believe and I want to have faith and I want to hope that they come back, it doesn't look like they'll be able to. And they're in a pretty rough spot, right? Because on defense, you want a couple of rounds to sort of cushion that defense bit. I'm pretty sure you can melee that, but when you're on defense, you can, if you have some rounds that you took off attack, it kind of cushions the blow a little bit. So you're able to play aggressively. You're able to play a little more experimental. But when you don't have a single round at all, you're kind of forced to play exactly like how defenders are meant to be played. And it might just trip you up and just put you in an even worse position. So we'll see how they adjust to this round.
Not to mention that the Coppers are sitting on match point for Runshock White, so they have to play all these defensive rounds flawlessly. Not a single mistake, not a single oversight is allowed here, as just one of those is gonna be the thing, maybe, that just gives Runshock White their first win and the first win of this tournament. This is the WLE 10K, where these teams will be competing for a share of that 10,000 rand prize pool.
Oh yeah. Yeah, now, 2 minutes into the round, and we'll see what they have. The Malusi was kind of getting a little bit aggressive downstairs. The util easily dealt with. You don't want to put it there. Possibly the best place to put it is possibly underneath or on the floor. It's easily dealt with. Just the bullet and free util. Talon getting slightly aggressive, but looking lost a little bit as he's getting bullets flushed his way and not knowing exactly from where. 2 kills on the board, and that means Sergeant and Chris Boy out of the picture, leaving Pretzel Boy and Talon alone. And as I say that, in a matter of 2 seconds, Runshock ending the match in pure fashion.
Runshock take it flawless 2 rounds in a row, and they take the map flawlessly as well. That is cafe done and dusted. Runshock White are the first winners of the group stages here in the WLE 10K. We will be going over to another match in short fashion, but before then, let's talk about how this has gone, William. The Coppers, there's no easy way to say this. They've been stomped.
Yeah, that's yeah, it was a pretty hectic stomping right there. But yeah, hopefully they look at this match, study this match, look what they
Something that You're the night sky trying to make me see your stars, but the dark gets so lonely. Now I see violet, I can feel silence. In the dark's all that I see. When your stars have burnt out and your heart makes no sound, I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. You're the night sky hiding behind dark gray clouds. I can't figure you out now. I see all blue. There is so much cold in you, and the silence is so loud when you go. I just stay dancing with my shadow all day. Watch the time. I can't find the point where pass the line, right? You're the night sky, I'm trying to see your stars, but I always feel the dark. Now I see violet, I can feel your silence. You always feel so far, and your stars have burnt out, and your heart makes no sound. I'll find violet in your eyes. You'll always be my night sky. You'll always be my night sky. Together like we can, taste the weather tonight.